Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I'm here to do another review on chapter 67 of the Ajin demi human manga entitled Victory. So in this chapter we see Ko, Reiji just looking around, looking at these utility poles, and Ko just getting the idea, and then later tells Kei on the phone that, alright, Kei, look, we're going to be using these utility poles to first blow one up and then stick Sato's arm inside of the hole that's within the utility pole, because yeah, at first Kei was like, what the hell are you talking about? I told you to find a freaking hole, not to find some stupid electrical pole or whatever. What are you, stupid or something? That it goes, no, look, you idiot, all utility poles are hollow inside, okay? They have a single hole inside of them, which also then goes on the ground as well. So yeah, and of course this is how he explains it. A utility pole is, first they make a hole on the ground that goes about 2.5 meters deep, so pretty much like 6 meters deep, which is deep enough to stick a utility pole inside of it. So yeah, I mean, just the pole alone weighs like 720 pounds. Yeah, just around 700 and 800, right between that, pounds. It's not the most heaviest thing in the world, but it's heavy enough for a human not to be able to carry it, so they're still going to need to use a machine, but not overdo it, because they are still pretty light towards like machine level stuff. So I mean, she can carry them with ease, so they're not the heaviest things in the world, like I just said. But yeah, I mean, they're gonna be planning to use C4, which they do end up having to use C4 to blow up the utility pole, just so they can, put Sato's arm inside of the inside of the pole. And then the arm actually is kind of a really good fit. It just slides down onto the pole and just stays down like 6 feet below, and it's perfect. Yeah, that was some really good thinking right there, Ko. I mean, Ko, he didn't have to rely on Kei for once to come up with an idea like that. He just thought of it on its own, because he remembered that, oh yeah, like these utility poles, like I read it on TV, or maybe he saw it just one time in his life, maybe back then. Like, he probably saw some workers just like working on this utility pole, trying to put it in place. He probably saw other people how they did it, and he just remembered how, oh yeah, we can just put Sato's arm inside of one of these utility poles. I mean, they're everywhere pretty much. I mean, there's one right there, one right there. I mean, yeah, Ko says how you can pretty much tell how big the hole is by just looking at the pole itself. So yeah, I mean, all these poles are kind of like the same size, same length. I mean, they kind of have to, so all the wires can just smoothly be aligned with each other, so they all have to be kind of like the same length. So yeah, I mean, all these holes, they all go down 6 feet below the pole, with the pole, and they're able to put the arm inside of the pole. But like I said, once they blow it up, they can do it that way. And this is how they get the explosives. I mean, first of all, Kei asked for Reiji to go and fetch Sato's arm from the anti-demis, and as well as some explosives as well, because they're going to need the C4 to blow up the pole to get Sato's arm in, while Reiji's IBM, so Kei tells Reiji, alright Reiji, I need you to send your IBM to the anti-demi, just so that you can get the arm from them, and then rendezvous with Ko back to where he is at right now with the utility poles, I suppose. Yeah, and then bring the arm there as well. Yeah, first blow up the utility pole with the C4 you got from the anti-demis, then put the arm inside of the blown up utility pole, and then the arm will then go down the hole. It'll go down 6 feet under, and then boom, you did it. You have defeated Sato, you won. And that's the plan. That's meant to be the plan, of course. And yeah, like I said before, at first Kei, he didn't realize, because he was just freaking out, like, Ko, I told you to find a freaking hole, not some utility pole or whatever. Yeah, but of course Ko explained it very well to Kei on the whole grand scheme of the plan, and that, yeah, we're going to be using the utility pole, like the inside of the utility pole, as like this hole that we're going to stick the Sato's arm inside of. Well, yeah, first we're going to use C4 to blow it up, so we can make that happen. Of course, that's what they do. But yeah, like Takahashi and Gen, first of all, Gen, he's been killed, so he's not really a problem all that much, but Takahashi is a problem. And the anti-demis, they managed to restrain Takahashi inside of this bag. Of course, they wrapped it around with some type of wrap. It's really strong wrap. They just put Takahashi in this body bag, and then they just wrapped it up. And boom, Takahashi has been restrained. He's been defeated. So yeah, for right now, we don't know what's going to happen to Takahashi. I mean, he might just be sent into the Japanese government to be experimented on, because right now the Japanese government, they have no Ajins in their stock, and the National Diet building has been destroyed, so all the higher ups in Japan are now just dead for the most part, and that's really bad. And also, I wonder when the U.S. Army is going to be brought into things here because they kind of need to show up now before things get out of hand in Japan. Because Japan is getting their asses kicked by Sato. I mean, Sato's like flying everywhere around Japan with these fighter jets, which of course, Sato's going to get bored eventually just doing that because he got bored with the second wave. But then eventually he went to the Force Security building and managed to assassinate Keiji Kai. He had some fun there doing that. He almost assassinated Naomi Lee as well at the Force Security, but Tanaka stopped him because Tanaka was that was like his arc where he was trying to change like a new leaf. Like, yeah, he was changing over a new leaf. Was what I meant to say. Yeah, he was changing there, and he didn't want to kill anymore. So that was his character arc right there, where he was changing up. And then now here we are with Tanaka. He's changed sides. And yeah, that's great that he's doing a great job. What he's doing right now, he's helping out Izumi. I mean, he even went with Izumi to where exactly? Yeah. Both Izumi and Tanaka, they are going to where the anti-demis are at right now, just in case of, I don't know, maybe if Takahashi managed to escape or an IBM or his IBM just managed to attack them as well. But yeah, the only IBM that just managed to show up there, like I said before, is just Rage's IBM just so he can pick up the arm, as well as the C4 because they need that definitely. But yeah, the anti-demis, they're just going to just hang out under Iruma base just for the time being, just so they can watch out over for Takahashi, or they're gonna just leave eventually. But I don't know, maybe something might happen to them while they're inside of the Iruma base, and then they're gonna have to escape after. But we're gonna have to see next chapter on what's gonna happen to the anti-demis while they're just still below. But of course, they're gonna eventually escape and then meet up with Reiji and Ko just so they can do their things with them. Yeah, so yeah, Izumi and Tanaka, they're going to go to the anti-demis, which I'm sure of. Yeah, they're definitely going to do that. Yeah, and also, yeah, pretty much like I said, they succeeded. I mean, at least we think they've succeeded. I mean, we still see Sato just on his fighter jet, just trying to go to his next target. He's like looking around, like, all right, so where's my next target going to be at? Just flying around. Of course, Sato is beginning to become bored. I mean, the arm is now inside of the utility pole, so this is pretty much where Sato gets bored, and he's gonna want to stop. But yeah, Kei, he doesn't figure this out like this chapter where he comes to the realization that Sato is bored with doing all this, this flying into buildings sort of stuff with this kamikaze attack. And yeah, Sato's getting bored of that, and Kei's gonna freak out when he does. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad when he comes to the realization of this. So, I mean, all this effort has been in vain. I mean, they just blew up a utility pole and just stick Sato's arm inside of it, inside the whole part, all the way down 6 feet below the surface of the surface. Yeah, they put it down 6 feet below, and it was all in vain. It didn't matter at all because Sato, he's bored of this, of all this crap. He's not gonna want to. He's just not gonna want to care anymore. But I mean, you never know, because Sato's arm is still inside of the utility pole. So maybe if they manage to reduce Sato into pieces, Sato can still regenerate, pop up in the most, through his most biggest part of his body, which would be his arm. That's probably decaying from here until this chapter. I mean, we're probably gonna look back in this chapter in the future and see, yeah, Sato's arm, yeah, if he gets torn to pieces, to these little mincemeat pieces, he might just pop up in this arm inside of this utility pole 6 feet under, and he might just get defeated that way. We might forget on that arm is there, but yeah, I'm not gonna forget that arm is there. Sato might pop up there, and boom, they might have defeated Sato in the future, whenever that's gonna happen, because we still don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, chapter 78 hasn't come out yet, so we still don't know. I mean, we last saw Sato in chapter 77, where he just took off with this motorcycle, and Kei might be following him, but who knows? All we know is that in this chapter, everything's going well for now, until Kei came to the realization that Sato is getting bored with the third wave and is going to be stopping soon. Sato, he's also going to be coming back as well. He's going to be flying back, and it's going to be bad. I mean, at first Ko thought so we won, right? Kei? We won? I kind of hope we won. I mean, Sato's not going to appear out of nowhere, isn't he? Yeah, so I don't know. Kei, he doesn't look too happy that he was won. I mean, he's still a little uncertain that, because we don't see Sato just resetting back into the arm inside of the utility pole. I mean, we still haven't seen that, so what's going on? Sato ain't crashing into a building anytime soon, or what? What's going on? Like I said, Sato's gonna be like, he's probably gonna be coming back. He's gonna be flying back to where Kei's at, and he's gonna be just flying into him. But yeah, we're gonna have to see that next chapter on what Sato's going to actually do. Alright, so that's the end of the chapter review, everybody. Make sure you comment down in the comment section below if you have anything you want to say. But yeah, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching, and bye.